Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Welcome to Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about the Bruins and the Patriots and even Tom Brady. All right. We're going to start out with the Bruins. So I have a question, and I got my question answered. And so the past couple of days, the Boston Bruins and David Pastrnak and his agent have been meeting about his contract, about his contract for next year and moving forward. And 11 mil is the option. And he's no Connor McDavid getting that 13 mil. He ain't no Connor McDavid getting that 13 mil. So that's not going to happen. Just take the 11 mil, Pastrnak. You're the best player on the team. You are our future, and we just need you. And I'm worried about who's going to be his center next year. Who's going to be Pasternak's center? Maybe that's what he's worried about too, but he shouldn't be worried. Maybe Bergeron stays one more year and Krejci stays one more year. I don't know. Hopefully they do. And today is a big day. They're playing the Winter Classic at Fenway Park at 2 o'clock against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I wanted to do a little podcast talking about them. And this team right now is still playing good. Saturday they lost in overtime at home against the Buffalo Sabres. And that team is fast and up and coming. That team is good. That team will give the Bruins, they gave them a hard time Saturday, lost in overtime, but the Bruins have been getting all those points. And points matter too to get into the playoffs and help out with seed-ins and help out with everything. But my thing is, do you guys want them to win the President's Cup this year? And do you want Olmark to win the Vezina? I want to know what you guys all think about this. And what else do you guys think about this team right now? Who's playing the best on this team? They all are. They're all doing good. They're all contributing. All lines are playing good. The defense is playing awesome. But they should add in the trade deadline. And there's a couple guys that they should go after. Maybe Jack Johnson from Chicago. Maybe Jonathan Tays. Patrick Kane is a 5% to get, so he's 5% to get. You don't want to get him. Maybe you would have to give up too much to get Patty Kane. And you don't want to give up that. You don't want to give up a lot. But this Winter Classic's going to be good, even though it's like 51 degrees outside. Yes, it's going to be a good one. I'm ready to watch it. I'm excited to see what the Bruins can do. And John Henry is in the building because he's half owner of the Penguins. So he'll be in there, probably in his Penguins hat, sitting in his little press box, watching the game. John Henry, how about that? But next, I'm going to jump into my next topic, and it's about the Patriots. They won yesterday. That was a big must-win game for them. They're 8-8. Right now, they're in the playoffs as the 7-seed team. They got to go to Buffalo and win against Buffalo next week, which, no, I highly doubt that they will beat Buffalo. They won't beat Buffalo. This is what this team does. Because I've been hearing this is kind of like a fake win. It was a fake win. You know why? They beat up on backup quarterbacks. That's what they do. They win against backup quarterbacks. They cannot win against starters. That's been their problem all season. This team is 8-8 in the playoffs, right now, but they need to win out. They need to beat Buffalo, and Buffalo needs to win tonight because if they win, there's a chance that they'll sit Josh Allen and some other guys, but you got to worry about Case Keenum. There's the thing. He could throw a pick, and the Patriots are right in the playoffs. Do you guys think this team will sneak right into the playoffs. Backdoor sneak in. You think this team deserves to get into the playoffs the way they've been playing this year? Absolutely not. The coaching staff's been horrible. Everything's been horrible this year with this team. Matt Patricia, Joe Judge, disgraceful. Belichick should be ashamed what he did this year to this team. And when it's coming from Robert Kraft before the season saying we haven't won a playoff game in a few years and it's bothering him, it's bothering him. Bill needs to do something in the offseason this year to get a real offensive coordinator calling the plays. The defense is fine. The defense bails this offense out. The defense wins the games. Defenses win you games. And this defense right now is playing good. They're winning games for this Patriots team, and it's unacceptable. The offense has been so highly bad this year. They're bad. Bad product to watch. The stadium, I was watching the game. It's not even filled. And it's embarrassing. And Kraft must be shaking his head in his press box, shaking it. And it's a bad product this year, bad team, bad everything. Bill just needs to take blame on everything. He should take blame for hiring these clowns. He should be in the hot seat this year, but he's not going to get fired. So I'll get that out of my head. Maybe give him one more chance next year. Next year, this year coming up? Oh, next year still. We're in 2023. But give him one more year. This is his last warning. He got to do good in the offseason this year. You got to get a real offensive coordinator. Bill, you got to get a real offensive coordinator that calls plays, not these two clowns. And it's funny how the Giants are in the playoffs. You know why? A coaching change. Because Joe Judge was horrible there. Look it. The Giants clinched the playoff spot yesterday. How about that? All right. Sorry if I had to yell. Get on a quick rant. The Patriots are so frustrating to watch. But now I'm going to jump to my last topic. And I love to save this for last. I want to apologize once again from a couple days ago about my trolling about Brady. So I'm going to talk about Brady. How about his big day? 430-something yards yesterday. And Mike Evans caught 3 touchdowns. And Mike Evans has been having an off-season this year. That team's been having an off-season too this year. Brady with going through the divorce and everything. The offensive line, that offensive line is so bad, and Brady pulled it out. He went Brady. He wanted to set a statement and saying he's not done. He's not done. And right now this Bucs team is on a 2-game winning streak with a bad offensive line. But remember this. This is the GOAT we're talking about. TB12 the GOAT. And if the playoffs start now, they will host a playoff game at their stadium, and they will play the Dallas Cowboys. Gene Clemens, I hope you're watching. The Dallas Cowboys. They're going to play your Cowboys in the first round. And you know how Brady is with your Cowboys. He owns them. I have faith in Brady. Seeing that gives me some faith in them. And got to take it slowly but surely. People were saying baby steps yesterday. And let's pump it up a notch. Remember, playoffs is a whole new atmosphere. And playoffs is Brady's favorite thing. And I pray to God, I hope he goes into the NFC Championship game, wins it, and goes to the Super Bowl with this bad offensive line and everything. All right? With this bad offensive line and everything. I want to see Brady to go to the Super Bowl and see what happens. I want it. I want to see what happens. Hopefully it happens. But I'm just going to sit back and relax and be humble. I'm going to end this podcast. And I want to say thanks for watching. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope everyone had a good New Year's Eve this past weekend. And 2023 is going to be a good one. Let's go Bruins today. Let's go. Let's beat those Penguins. Let's beat John Henry's Penguins. Bye.